Hi everyone again. Nair and I are back again, and this time I would like to ask Nair again about teaching children how to learn, a bit more of the background, because you mentioned a couple of weeks ago that when you were in Paris.
Yes, yes. I worked in Paris for 20 years, and I was working for an organisation called the British Council, where I was the head of the Young Learner and Bilingual section, and I was working with my colleague, Gail Ellis, who is my co-author, and Gail had already been working with this whole concept of learning to learn and plan to review.
Yep.
And then I was using it in my classes with children I was teaching 4-5-year-olds, so from age 4-5 to 17, because it was mostly based on young learners and teenagers. And then Gail had the idea of actually creating a resource for teachers. And I was very, very happy to be part of this project.
Right.
So she invited me, and I think the interesting thing is that I was actually using my classes, I was using my teaching, and to test some of the theories and the actual background and the whole plan to review model.
Yes.
With my students, and I could see how it worked. No matter what lesson we were doing, it could be focused on teaching vocabulary, it could be using a picture book in the classroom, it could be developing literacy with our bilingual students. This approach worked every time, because it really is just focused on the reflective process.
Now,
but this book took 7 years to write, by the way.
You mentioned it's a resource, but there is also online resources as well.
Absolutely. So actually, if you look at the back of the book, there are downloadable activity worksheets online that are related and connected to the lessons and the lesson plans in this book. Fantastic. So, and you also have Wilbur's Toolkit.
Who's Wilbur?
Wilbur is the mascot.
Okay,
he's a worm, and he's the mascot in the book. And we also have another resource which is very interesting, and that is Wilbur's recommended picture books. And it's a list of picture books that teachers can use with different age groups, with a little description of what the picture book, of the story, and also the different themes that the teachers can actually use and work with in the classroom.
Okay, well, thanks very much, Nair, for coming along and telling us about teaching children how to learn.
Thank you for inviting me.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Watch for a future Thursday episode in which Stephen takes you through collocations, inspired from teaching children how to learn.